Welcome to JSS Matriculation School Talavadi social class. Today I go to explain you 8th standard history lesson number 4 People's Revolt. In the past class I explained Puliteva and Veerapandya Kattabomman. Today I go to explain you Velu Nachya. Velu Nachya was a queen of Sivagangai. At the age of 16, she was married to Muttu Veduganadar, the Raja of Sivagangai. In 1772, the Nawab of Orkut and the British troops invaded Sivagangai. They killed Marudu Veduganadar in Kalayar Koil battle. Velu Nachiyar escaped with her daughter Velanchi Nachiyar and lived under the protection of Gopala Naikar at Virupachi near Dindigal. During this period, she organized an army and employed her intelligent agents to find where the British stored the ammunitions. Arranged a suicide attack by a faithful followers, Quili, a commander of Velu Nachya. She recaptured Sivagangai and was again crowned as queen with the help of Marudu brothers. She was the first queen to fight against the British colonial power in India. She is known by Tamil as Veeramangai and also known as Jhansi Rani of South India. Next, we are going to learn about the Marudu brothers. Marudu brothers were the son of Mukaya Palaniyappan and Ponnatta. The elder brother was called Periya Marudu, Vella Marudu, and the younger brother Chinna Marudu. Was more popular and was called Marudu Pandiyan. Chinna Marudu served under Muttu Veduganatha Periya Udaya Deva 1715 to 1772 of Sivaganga. In 1772, the Nawab of Orkut laid siege the Sivaganga and captured it. Muttu Veduganatha Periya Udaya Deva died in battle. However, after a few months, Sivaganga was recaptured by Marudu brothers and Periya Marudu was enthroned as a ruler. Chinna Marudu acted as advisor. Due to terrorist activities against British, he was called as Lion of Sivaganga. In the later half of the 18th century, the rebellion against the British was carried by Marudu brothers in South India. Next, we are going to learn about causes for the conflict. Kattabomman was hanged to death and his brother Umaturai and others fled to Sivaganga where Marudu Pandya gave protection to them. The merchants of Sivaganga did not like the interference of the company in the internal politics. The company waged war against Sivaganga for these two causes. The first one is the South Indian Rebellion. We are going to learn about next is 1800 to 1801. It will be occur. In February 1801, the brothers of Kattabomman, Umathurai and Sevantaya escaped from Palayam Kotai prison and reached Kamudi. Chinnamarudu took them to Siruvayal, his capital. They reconstructed their ancestral fort at Panchalankurchi. The British troops under Colin Macleay retook the fort in April, and the Palayakarar brothers sought shelter in Sivaganga. English demanded Marudu Pandya to hand over the fugitives. The latter refused. Cole Agnew and Colonel Ignace marched against them. The Palekarar War assumed a much broader character than its procedures. It was directed by a confederacy consisting of Marudu Pandya of Sivganga, Gopala Nayak of Dindigal, Kerala Varma of Malabar, and Krishnappa Nayak and Dundaji of Mysore. The English declared war against the Confederacy. Next, we are going to learn about the Tiruchirappalli proclamations. The Marudu Pandyas issued a proclamation of independence called Tiruchirappalli Proclamation in June 1801. The proclamation of 1801 was the first call to the Indians to unite against the Britishers. A copy of the proclamation was pasted on the walls of the Nawab's place in the fort of Tirchi, and another copy was placed on the wall of the Vaishnava temple Srirangam. Thus, Marudu Prasad brothers spread the spirit of opposition against the English everywhere. As a result, many Palayakarar of Tamil Nadu went on a rally to fight against the English. Chinnamarudu collected nearly 20,000 men and challenged the English army. British reinforcements were rushed from Bengal, Ceylon, and Malaya. Man means Malaysia. The Rajaras of Pudukkottai, Ettayapuram, and Tanjavur stood by the Britishers. They were the rule policy followed by the British split the forces of the Palayakaras. Next, we are going to learn about English annexed Sivagangai. In May 1801, English attacked the rebels in Tanjavur and Tirchi areas. The rebels went to Piranamalai and Kalayar Koil. They were against defeated by the forces of the English. In the end, the superior military strength and the able commanders of the British army won the battle. The rebellion failed and English annexed Sivagangai in 1801. The Marudu brothers were executed in the fort of Tirupattur in Ramanathapuram districts on 24th October 1801. Omaturai and Sevantaya was captured and beheaded at Panchalakurchi on 16th November 1801. 73 rebels were sentenced to Pennagong in Malaya, then called the Prince of Wales Island. Though they fell before the English, they were pioneers of showing the seeds of nationalism in the land of Tamil. Thus, the South Indian Rebellion is the landmark in the history of Tamil Nadu. Although the 1800 to 1801 rebellion was to be categorized in the British records as the Second Palayakar War. Under the terms of the Karnataka Treaty on 31st July 1801, the British assumed direct control over Tamil Nadu. The Palayakar system was abolished. The next we are going to learn about our local hero Dhiran Chennimalai. Dhiran Chennimalai was born at Melapalayam in Chennimalai near Erode. Palekarar of Kongu country who fought the British East India Company. The Kongu country comprising Salem, Coimbatore, Karur and Dindigal formed a part of the Nayak kingdom of Madurai but had been annexed by Wadayars of Mysore. After the fall of the Wadayars, these territories along with Mysore were controlled by the Mysore Sultans. After the third and fourth Mysore wars, the entire Kongu region passed into the hands of the English. Dhiran Chennimalai was trained by French military in modern warfare. He was along and side Tippu Sultan to fight against the British East India Company and got victories against the British. After Tippu Sultan, death of Chennimalai settled down and Odenilai and constructed a fort 3 to continue his struggle against the British. He sought the help of Marathas and Marudu Pandya to attack the British at Coimbatore in 1800. British forces managed to stop the armies of the Allies and hence Chennimalai was forced to attack Coimbatore on his own. His army was defeated and escaped from the British forces. Chennimalai engaged in guerrilla warfare and defeated the British in the Battle of Kaveri, Udinilai, and Archaluru. During the final battle, Chennimalai was betrayed by his cook Nallappan and was hanged in Sivagiri Port in 1805.